Hello, I thought I'd do a vlog because it seems like a good time for a vlog. I had stuff to talk about, so I'm going to talk about it. And talking about things often works better if you have someone to talk to, and this is how I am solving that issue. Um, Firstly, I have just this minute finished my entry for the Ludum Dare. I'm slightly disappointed in it in a sense because, well, firstly, the idea was pretty ambitious to complete in 48 hours. However, I think I could have done it in 48 hours. The problem is I didn't have 48 hours. I had closer to 24 hours. So it was kind of a toss-up between me deciding to go for the competition or the jam, and I decided I followed the competition rules, so I might as well enter the competition because otherwise there would, I could have taken code from other places and made the whole thing a lot easier for myself if I'd taken the jam route anyway. So I wasn't going to make it difficult for myself and then enter the jam. That would be ridiculous, and I didn't fancy doing that. So I entered the competition anyway with about 24 hours. The problem is with the first 24 hours of the Ludum Dare, I was you may have seen this before. I was at a read through of this script, and we finished the entire thing, and it was about, oh god, it was like 3 hours it took us, um, which is not bad considering there's 5 episodes there, um, and they're full length television episode length sort of thing. So that was one of the reasons, and then I had to go for Christmas dinner because it's kind of family tradition that we go to my nan's house for Christmas dinner before Christmas. So that was something we had to do, and I had to rush from the read-through to my nan's house. And the night before, so I had to get to the read-through by 2 in the afternoon, and to my nan's house at 5. Obviously, the read-through was from 2 to 5. It was about a 15-minute walk from the venue we had a read-through to my nan's house. So there was a lot of rushing around, and I was tired because the night before I'd been preparing for the Ludum Dare, which included kind of staring at a screen waiting for the theme to be announced, and then thinking about what the theme was going to be, deciding based on the theme, I decided what my idea was going to be, and then I started developing my idea, and then I hated my idea and changed it, and I didn't develop anything on my idea until the following day, or no, it was still the same day, but because this was the morning. So basically, I've only been working on it today, and I'm very tired. Although I don't seem it, so that's fine. There's now about an hour or so left of the Ludum Dare as I'm recording. Oh, there's 2 hours and 45 minutes as I'm recording this. But I've decided I'm not going to be able to add anything more significant to the game, so I'm just going to submit it now. It works, this is in playable condition, it gives you an idea of what my idea was. So if you want to go play that, it's called The Murder of Mr. Bennett, and it's available for free on the Ludum Dare website if you want to search for it. Search for Nexus because you'll find the game a lot easier if you just search for my name. On to my next point. I'm auditioning people for the character Jess in End Pages because we're doing a trailer, which is going to be pretty cool. So this isn't me this isn't my casting call, by the way, so don't start replying I want to do it, because no. Usually I would do that, but this is because the book is real and it's a proper book, and there's a web series based on it. Everything has to be really professional surrounding this book, so there's a professional casting call out there, and we're auditioning some genuinely very good actresses, and I feel really unprofessional because I'm in a dressing gown, and I'm dressed. I have clothes on, but it's cold today, and I was wearing a t-shirt, so I put this on. So I feel unprofessional. Yeah, my vlogs are unprofessional anyway. Yeah, I feel like when I'm auditioning people, I feel kind of mean, especially with characters from End Pages, because I have a very specific idea of how they sound. As it's only an audio one. It's only like an audio trailer with typography on the screen, so you'll see what that looks like when it comes out, when the trailer comes out. but I needed a voice for Jess, and I have a very specific idea of what Jess sounds like. So it's almost as hard as casting someone to play Jess visually, because I have a very specific idea of what Jess looks like, and if you go to Riley.com you can know exactly what I think Jess looks like, because I drew a picture of her, which is very good, I've heard. I don't like to say good things about my own work, but apparently it's pretty good. So yeah, I feel kind of mean because I have to be very specific with it, and some people just aren't right. And it's hard to tell people that, because firstly you can read it the wrong way, and that has happened a couple of times. But I kind of compromise and say, well, when we do the actual trailer, if you get the part, we'll just direct you more. But there are some people that just do not suit the role, and it's not that they're not good, because some of them have been fantastic actors. But Jess has a very English accent, basically, and I mean sort of RP sort of thing, rather a non-regional accent. So we've had a fantastic Liverpudlian actor who's from Liverpool. That's what that means, in case you didn't know that. And obviously she's not good for the part because she doesn't sound like Jess. A Welsh actress who's fantastic, and actually I've seen some of her other work and I'm actually quite a big fan. But again, the voice is a little bit off because she's Welsh. She does a fantastic sort of RP accent, but I'm not sure if it works. So I think the role is going to be given to a smaller actress. I mean, all of them are kind of smaller actresses. You won't have seen any of them in anything massive, but I think one of the best things about it is one actress lives fairly locally to me, and which means she lives fairly locally to Long Path Entertainment, who are doing the series. Now, one idea we kind of tossed around at Long Path is bringing in some of the characters from the book, and I was very specific that unless they looked and sounded the part, they were not going to be cast as any of my characters. I was very strict on that. But there is one that lives fairly locally, one actress that lives fairly locally, sounds pretty good, and looks like, with the right makeup, she could be Jess. So maybe, but we can't say anything because that would be spoilers for the series, and I've not even told them yet that this is a possibility. I've hinted, but I've not told them outright that it could be a thing. Anyway, I'll see you soon, and thanks for watching and all the rest of it. Make sure you play my Ludum Dare game if you're interested. It's for Windows only, unfortunately, because I haven't got the money to branch out into other things, but I'd like to. So I'm going to look into that soon. By the time I do the Ludum Dare next, I may have maybe a web player version of my game. I don't know. See you soon, and be happy and stuff, I suppose. I don't know how to sign out these videos ever.